Hi friends, for math today I'm going to read you a story called Numbers. We've been talking about counting and we've been learning about numbers. And this book was written by Henry Pluckrose. And let's see what it has to say. There are numbers all around us. There are numbers on houses, our address, and on cars, our license plate number. You could find numbers on telephones and on money. They've got money from all over the place. This is from America, the United States. Looks like they have money from China and some other Asian countries. Numbers help us in many ways. How do these road signs help drivers? Sometimes the roads or the highways are named numbers, and so you have to pay attention to which way you want to go. These buses have a route number, just like school buses. How does that help passengers? They know that number 10 is going to take them to a certain place, and number 94 is going to take them to a different place. So they have to pay attention to what number bus they need. Numbers give information. Numbers on the cartons tell us how much each one holds. So these are different sizes, and the numbers tell us how much is in there. These shoes have numbers on them printed at the back. What do the numbers tell you? Your shoe size, that's right. What is your shoe size? Do you know? If you don't know, you can ask your mom or your dad. Those are bowling shoes, aren't they? Months are counted in days. Each day has a number. What is today's date? We found that out when we did calendar this morning. It's 22. Do you know the date of your birthday? And how old are you? Those are numbers too. Numbers make it easier for us to measure things. We can use numbers to give information like, what time is it? This clock says it's 3 o'clock. Or, how fast is your car traveling? Tells you your speed in a number. It tells us what is the temperature. It is hot on this thermometer because the numbers are high. It tells us how tall you are. How tall is this girl? She's about 4 feet. We use numbers when we measure height. So how tall something is, on this bridge you can see it has a number so the trucks know how tall it is. They can fit under it. And when we measure length, how far something is, how long something is. Like that jump. We use numbers when we measure weight. On this scale we find out how much the owl weighs. Or when we measure liquids, like when we get gas at the gas station. We use numbers in sports so that each person is easy to identify. So sometimes in sports you have a number on your jersey or your shirt. These motorbikers have a number on their bike. And these have a number on their car. Which car is leading in the race? Number 12. Each player has a different number on his shirt. The spectators buy programs when they go to the game. The program tells them the names and the numbers of the players. The scoreboard uses numbers to show which team is winning. Numbers are also used to show positions. like first, second, and third. The scoreboard gives the order in which the athletes finished the race. What do the other numbers show? It looks like these are the times and when they finished the race, and this is maybe the order that they were in, and then these are maybe their special numbers they have, each player or each participant. What do the numbers on these pictures tell? This one says 3 feet. That tells us how deep the water is. This one says speed limit 60. That tells us how fast to go. This one tells us the miles to Las Vegas or Salt Lake City. How many more miles? This one tells us the size of the clothing. Let's see, this one tells us where to line up for the race. This one tells us to slow down on the curves. That's how fast you should go, 25. This one is telling us the name of the street. And then up here it says, watch out for deer for the next 2 miles. How many numbers can you see here? Wow, that's a lot of signs. I see 7 numbers there. What do they mean? They're telling you where all those highways are and which way to go to get there. Can you imagine what the world would be like without numbers? We even use numbers on our mail so they get to the right address. It would be so different if we had a world with no numbers. It would be kind of crazy and not in order. Be harder to figure things out. So look around in your house and when you're outside and see where you find numbers.